Hello, Internet, and welcome back to my corner of the gaming world. My name is MsBitters, and welcome back to Alchemy Garden, the game that almost made me a liar. I last time said that my next video was going to be like me having decorated my house and everything, and then very shortly after, they released an update where they have introduced third-person mode, which I'm really excited for, and that's the point of this video today. But I was also mildly worried that it was going to wipe all of my game data, and that the work I had put into decorating my property was going to have to be started all over again. But just in case, my old file was there, so I launched the game because I was curious, and it brought me immediately to character creation in that game. So I'm not losing my progress, which is really nice. So this video is mostly going to be about the third-person model that they have put into the game. If you're not really interested, I guess I'll see you next time. I'll run around for a minute and see, you know, what it looks like to have third person in the game. Just gonna get right into it. We have some skin tone options. They seem to be the more generically available skin tone options that you see in most games. I usually play myself as like pale as possible because I am so pale in real life. Oh, I can rotate it. Oh, her. Is this a girl model? Do we have boy-girl models? We have a lot of faces. I can name myself. Let's go with Fitbit. I have a lot of face options. It looks like there's no gender specification, which is pretty cool. So you can kind of just model it as best as you can to your preferences with what they've given you, which is kind of nice. They have weird eyes. Oh my god. Can we tell that I'm excited? Oh, it blinks! Oh my god. Can you tell I'm excited to be a skeleton? A lot of these are really cute looking. Not that you can see it as well on the super pale skin tone. So you can see the white facial hairs better on the darker skin tones. Oh, this is funny. I want to be a skull. I'm going to be a skeleton. I'm a little disappointed, maybe it's just this viewpoint, that they kind of blend into each other a little bit. Maybe that's something for them to work towards on shading or an outline or something. It's not super bad, though. And we can have eye colors. Okay, well, a skeleton is totally gonna have dark eyes. I think this option is supposed to be the black iris, but I'm just seeing like a reddish brown kind of color. I'm not thrilled about that. I want it to be like dead on the inside looking, because this is me. I'm gonna go with the darker one anyway. Yeah, I would prefer to see that being more of a blackish tone than a reddish brown. I don't know. It's kind of weird to me. And then we have all these cool hairstyles. What's this one? Oh, that's cute. Wonder if it's gonna move when I run around. What else is in here? Of course, I'm designing a face that I'm not ever gonna see again, so that's cool. Oh, that hair clips through the face a tiny bit. I actually kind of liked this one. I don't know if I actually want it, but I thought it was kind of cool. That one's still cute. Although, do skeletons really have hair? Oh. I just accidentally made Caillou in Halloween. In a Halloween costume. I feel like I do this kind of a style in a lot of my video games. And this one. That one's kind of interesting. I'm just gonna go with this one. Apparently that's it for your character. The bottom corner says press V to change view mode. So I can get back into first person if that's how I prefer playing. But I can also play this way. Your hair does not move. Oof. I don't know how I feel about this. I think it's really interesting, but I'm not super sold on it yet. I can see myself holding the tools. Oh. I wonder what that's gonna look like. Anyway. I thought it was funny after my last video where I was really confused about how to open the shop because they changed it to a bell. In the patch notes, they were like, we made the sign a little more obvious. And I was like, cool. It's still a bell, though, which I really like. Oh no. I used to be able to walk through here. Is this a... Oh no. I can't walk through here anymore. Why can't I walk through there? Uh-oh. I'm gonna have to go this way. Is it because of the planter? Ruben? Sir? Why can't I walk through here anymore? I'm gonna try not to toggle back and forth. I'm eating a hair. I'm gonna try not to toggle back and forth. Because I can see how that would be a little obnoxious in a game recording. There is supposed to be there is supposed to be outfits that you can wear. I'm getting a little sneak preview of my experiments here with decorating. There are supposed to be outfits that you can toggle through. I thought it was going to be part of the character creation, but I think I also read somewhere that it's clothing you can purchase at a store. I like that I can rotate my camera. Ooh, you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to change my hair color for my character. And I don't know if I can do anything about that at this point. Oops. The hibiscus flowers look so pretty in this game. I like the pastel colors that you get out of it. I got to disorient it for a second there because the view is so different in third person compared to what I know running around otherwise. Just want to grab things really quick. I'm going to go into town and see if there is a shop or if it just has not been implemented yet. Movement is interesting. I'm dropping a lot of frame rates and I don't know if that's the game or my computer that's dying today. If you're managing to watch this video on my channel, that means I made it through the entire recording without my computer crashing. It crashed like 4 times in an hour this morning. I was very excited about it. Still not sure what the problem is. Doors are open! 2 of the doors are open. Ooh. These weren't options before. Yes, who are you? Francois Toupee. Oh, I can change my appearance. Thank you. I can fix my hair problem. It's gonna cost me money because I forgot to do it the first time around, but Here we go. But yeah, so apparently you can change your appearance. I like that they used one of the buildings in town for that. Because in the past, you couldn't get inside any of these buildings. This one is a clothing shop. Actually... Oh! This is where I go, apparently. What are my options here? None. This is where I put on things I purchased, apparently. Patchy gold thread. I love it. What are my options? Oh, I don't get to preview it? These models seem pretty specific, so it shouldn't be too terrible to figure out what I would want. These are kind of cute. I like whatever these cat accent pieces are. I think it's supposed to be a cat. I do wish that I had a preview option so I could see the whole outfit together and whether or not I like it. But it's not the worst thing in the world. They will potentially maybe do something about that in the future. Oh, gotta buy the matching shoes. And the patch notes said that they're adding hats in the future. I'm a skeleton kitty. Oh my god. Look at the way my legs move. Oh no, what's the side view? Oh. I'm very curious to know if I'm dropping so many frames because I'm in third person and maybe it's not optimized yet. So if the recording seems a little choppy, I'm sorry, but there's not very much I can do about that right this second. I know that this was a quick little look at the third person bit. I think it's cute. I'm excited that they put the option in here. Personally, I didn't have any issues playing first person. I do that in a lot of games. But I think there's enough players that were having motion sickness, because they've mentioned that a few times, that they're giving this option to hopefully help fix that issue, so that more people can play, and that's cool. I like that the dev seems very interested in paying attention to what players are commenting on when it comes to the game. The load times between the zones, I think, was supposed to be improved a little bit. Outside of that, I don't think there was much more in the updates. They mentioned altering the alchemy process. They extended the durability of the hoe. They extended the durability of the walls and the floors in your house, which I definitely think is nice, because when I was working to decorate, I noticed that they tended to degrade very quickly. I think the updates they did for the alchemy portion has to do with the tutorial, not so much the process. However, it was mentioned that if you fail to brew a potion, you might get one or two of your ingredients back, which seems a little weird to me because you're dumping everything into a cauldron. So if you fail, I feel like everything would be ruined. But it's also a game, so that's nice. I'm not going to fail a potion because all of my stuff is 100%, so there's not much benefit to that for me anymore. I think all of the rest of this is pretty much the same. I don't think that there's anything else I can really show you other than a little sneak peek. I'm experimenting with the flower pots that you can make. You can grow things in them inside, which I think is really cool. I was experimenting with the two types that I can craft currently and how they look when they're placed in certain areas. I have ideas for that outside. I think it would be really cute to attach some of those flower pots to maybe the outside walls of my house in some capacity. I've been experimenting with gardening because the way that the hoe has been in the past, I just get a little annoyed at the rinse and repeat of having to make plots every time I want to plant things. So I have some planters outside. I'm not totally sure that I like that, but the upside to doing this means I don't have to constantly use a hoe to make farming plots. It's just here, and I just need to put seeds in it, which I like. Oof. Targeting in third person is a little difficult because you need your character facing the correct direction, and your camera doesn't always line up with that. Here's a problem I'm noticing right off the bat. My character is facing towards the plants that are ready to be picked, but it's a plot behind me that's being highlighted, so it's entirely possible that the dev needs to update the targeting coding. I don't know how you would fix that. So I think when it comes to gardening, you're going to be better off sticking to first person so that you can get the reticule targeted properly. But yeah, I much prefer doing this to plant seeds than having to deal with the hoe every single time, especially when I'm forced to pick my seeds from a list now. Just little things that I've been thinking about and tinkering with as I consider how I want to build my property. My plan is that I want to have gardening beds around my yard like this that I can then have things growing inside of, so I can kind of make it look cute and organized. And I'm experimenting with the idea of little fenced off sitting areas like this. I have some trees growing because I want to decide which ones I like for what. I want to put the trees around this so that's kind of like a cute little privacy area. But outside of that, I haven't made very many decisions yet. I got my spooky tree that I like back, put that in the yard. Haven't really decided how I want to decorate the inside of the house, but decorating in this game is interesting because you either have to work really hard to get yourself crafting materials and make it yourself, or you have to make a ton of money and buy everything. And regardless of which route you go, it's kind of time consuming. It's not terrible. I would say that it does feel better than most games in terms of grinding out your resources or your money. But it does still take a hot minute or 5, so, you know. I need to figure out a good thumbnail for this now that I have third person. Where's a cute place to stand in the game? I feel like the obvious would be posing with my shop, but it's also raining in the game, so it's not the best scenery. And my webcam is totally in the shot, so, you know. And I can't zoom in or out that I'm aware of, so this is the only view you get. But apparently you can use the arrow keys for the camera, so that's a thing. Ooh, let's use the waterfall. Can I get on this rock? Uh-oh. Oh, jeez. No. Oh, no. This is so stupid, but it's making me so happy. I just want to be in front of a waterfall. And then I need, like, a good angle for it. That kind of works, right? Alrighty, that about wraps up what I is intending to show off today. Let me know what you think about character creation. I'm intrigued to see what other little characters people might be running around with in the future, in screenshots and stuff like that. Yep.